global variables and global constants. So, if you guys remember a variable, what it is, it's just something that we assign. So last class we talked about local variables, so we're going to talk about global variables and global constants. So I'm going to say my value equals 10, and then I'm going to define show value, and then I'm going to just print the variable name, my value. This here is a global variable. I'm going to call the function, and I'm going to run it. And all it's going to do is just print out 10. That is a global variable. And like I said, not every time do we want a global variable. And to show you more about this, I'm going to now change this to say number equals 0. Then I'm going to change this to say main. And then I'm going to write global. So that's a keyword, number. Then I'm going to say now number equals int input, enter a number. Okay. Then I'm going to call a function called show number. And I'm going to define this as say show number. And then I'm going to now say print f the number you entered is, and then I'm going to say number. Okay, and then let's call that main function. Okay, and now run it. Enter a number, 7. The number you entered in is 7. Because up here, this was stored as 0. And then we just took it, and then it got stored globally. So now everyone has access to it, compared to what we did earlier with local variables, how we had to pass them as arguments. I'm going to show you one more program where we would want to use a global constant. Remember, constants are something that do not change and are written in all caps. So contribution rate equals 5%. Then in our main program, let me make this just a little bit bigger. We're going to say gross pay equals a float input, enter the gross pay, so how much you make per paycheck. Bonus equals float input, enter the amount of bonuses. And then now I'm going to say show pay contribution. We're going to pass through gross pay. I'm going to put show bonus contribution, and we're going to pass through our bonus. Easy enough. So now here in our show pay contribution, I tell it to accept the gross pay. So I'm going to change it now, the variable, to say gross. And then here we're going to say contribution equals gross times our constant, so the contribution rate. And I'm going to just put print f. I'm going to say contribution for gross pay, $sign. I'm going to say contribution, comma dot to f, curly brace, boom, 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 done. Now I'm going to say define show bonus contribution. We're going to pass through, and we're just going to call this bonus. And then I'm going to say this is now another variable. It's the same variable, but it's a local variable, so it's localized to this area. And I'm going to say bonus times the contribution rate. And then I'm just going to do the same thing, print f, and I'm going to say contribution for bonus, $sign, contribution, comma dot to f, curly brace, boom, done. We're done. So let's run this program real quick. Gross pay, so 80,000. The amount of bonuses, so we got a 20,000 bonus, and that's how much we got per information. So that is everything there. So that is global variables and global constants.